Downtown Milwaukee is... And before we get going, let's hear from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Giroux.
Terrific. David, thanks. So the Nets starting 5. DeAndre Jordan is out there with Durant. Then there's Brown. Then it's Harden. And it's Harris in at the 3, the small forward. And for Milwaukee, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the 3 spot. Now here is Harris. Left side, Jordan. In the corner, Harden. Shot clock at 6. Good D by Lopez.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that. But that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
And KD's got the ball here for the Nets. Here's Brown. Jordan finds Durant. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Brook Lopez.
Boy, KD's so good with that up fake. He knows once he's got his man in the air, all he's got to do is jump into him and create the foul shots.
And both free throws good for Durant. Deep benches tonight, Greg, on both sides. This seems to be a growing trend.
You know, teams are digging deeper than ever before, even getting into the two-way contracts that give you depth past your top 15 guys. One, you're trying to protect the investment in your big-ticket items, your franchise-caliber players, but you got to keep an eye on the future in terms of player development. That's another area where the league has really changed when you look at the makeup of these rosters.
Well said. Brown outside. Jordan the pass to KD. The kick out to Brown. Shoots the 3. They grab their own miss. On the wing, Harris. On the wing, Harris. Good on the three-point shot.
And there it is. After 4 straight misses, finally nail one.
Now Holiday. Dishes it to Middleton. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Now, here is Harden. The shot comes out. Good D by Holiday. Here's the break. The shot by Middleton, wide open. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
And this is what Middleton does. Hit trades. He's one of the best in the league at helping his team space the floor.
Pass to Harris. Inside. Here's Durant. And it's sent back by Lopez.
Oh, the long arms of Brook Lopez effortlessly sends that back.
And he comes up with the deuce.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Harden with it. Now guarded by Middleton. Back to Harden. Will it go? And Harden with the stuff.
Yeah, just constantly attacking the paint. Harden does not settle.
And Chris Middleton over his career much improved on the defensive end.
A true two-way player. I tell you, that 6'11" wingspan helps. Able to use that length to bother shots and disrupt passes.
Holiday gets the bucket.
You know this, if you're open, you can count on Brook Lopez to find you. He uses his height to spot open teammates.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Nets passing it around. Now here's Durant, guarded by Tucker. The shot by Jordan, no good.
Unbelievable. He blew that. Look, guys, no clue what went wrong there.
Now here's Tucker, guarded closely. Here is Forbes, guarded by KD, launches it. And it's Connaughton missing. Nets trail by 5. Brown kicks to Harden. Outside for Durant. Pass to Jordan. Back to Durant from past the arc. From the arc. Tries it again. Harden way outside. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Back to KD. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks bringing the... And earlier we checked in with Giannis Antetokounmpo, who had this to say about...
I think the most important lesson that I got is that
all part of the process of achieving greatness.
Yeah, and most guys have had to go through it. MJ, LeBron, leading a team to a championship rarely happens early on.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
We've got Bobby Portis. Teague out there with P.J. Tucker. And it's Connaughton in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Green kicks to Dinwiddie. Back to Green. And it's good off the back rim and in. And we've played through the first minute here in the second. Here is Forbes. He's still scoreless so far in this one. The pass to Portis. Not going to go that time. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Irving can't hit. Bucks leading by 5. Teague drives in. That one drops for him.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Passes it to Dinwiddie. He feeds it to Griffin. That one goes in.
Yeah, how about the strength and focus there of Griffin? Absorbs the hit and still finishes.
And Doris, make no mistake about it. Spencer Dinwiddie is looking to score. An instant offense type of player.
And Spencer Dinwiddie knows what his role is, and he plays it perfectly. He can go a little hot and cold for stretches, but he doesn't let it affect him. Dinwiddie's always going to provide that offensive punch that's so critical for you. Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
And he commits the intentional foul. A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Harris outside. Pass to Harden. Durant against Giannis. 5 on the clock. And again, it's the Nets missing. Milwaukee leading by 5. Middleton right side. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. I'm sure you've got a list, Greg, of players you've visited with over the years who you really enjoy spending some time with and talking to.
I mean, there are so many, Kevin. A couple guys, and there is a little bias as a point guard, but Damian Lillard and Steph Curry and Chris Paul, 3 guys that, you know, I enjoy sitting down and talking shop with. Giannis, you know, witnessing his journey to greatness, all the while he remains humble and really appreciates his position. So several of these guys, I'm also not just an analyst, partner, but a fan, and a big fan of theirs.
You are a fan indeed. And stolen by Jordan. On the wing, Harden, guarded by Holiday. KD dishes to Jordan. Tries from 16, and he gets that one to go off the front iron.
Well, those jumpers, they might as well be layups with Kevin Durant. That's his comfort zone.
1:19 left to play here in the half. Holiday looking for an opening. And Giannis throws it down.
And if you're looking to make a big play with the pass, you've got to love Giannis. He's a big target on those alley-oop lobs.
Now here's Harden. Durant, the pass to Harden. Harris outside. Charity stripe shot. Offensive rebound. Jordan finds Harris from downtown. Rebounded by the Bucks. Here's Giannis. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And good to see the hustle from Middleton here. He's a good partner to have on the break, and he's quick to get up the court.
Harden against Holiday. Durant wide open. He fires. Offline with his 3.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
But Kevin Durant is playing spectacular defense, and it sets the tone for the entire team. DeAndre Jordan, simply a force around the cup. This guy has rare athleticism.
Outside Holiday. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
And
thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the 3rd quarter. See you in just a bit.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the... It's Milwaukee with the advantage at the half. They lead by 9 points. And that's a wrap.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. You know, Chris Middleton has really been making it happen, guys.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Setting the floor for the Nets. Luwawu is out there with Green. Then there's Griffin. Then there's Irving. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard. Holiday. And Holiday throws it down.
You want to be an NBA point? Take notes on Holiday running that pick and roll. Sometimes taking it yourself is the best option.
Now here's Harden. Pass to Durant. Over onto Tacumbo, and the shot is good. The Bucks lead has been cut to just 9 on the basket from Kevin Durant.
That's how you do it. The D looked helpless on that possession.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, if you just look for a few minutes at Giannis Antetokounmpo on the court, you know why he's called the Greek Freak. But it's the drive that makes him an MVP. He said, people try to make it complicated. Life is simple. You know what you want, go get it. Do what it takes every day and don't lie to yourself. Guys, I hope you understand I'm being truthful in all of these reports. Back to you.
Love the intensity. David, thank you. Harden outside. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Here's KD, and then Durant with the dunk.
How about Kevin Durant on the dribble drive? What to do with this guy? He's got so many ways he can hurt you.
Holiday with it. He's got 10. Feeds to Lopez. And Holiday kicks to Antetokounmpo. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And we heard Shaquille O'Neal bestow his Superman nickname on Giannis Antetokounmpo, and rightfully so. The Greek Freak, the most dominant paint scorer since Shaq himself.
And watching Antetokounmpo get to the rim can, GA, take your breath away.
Man, he can go around you, through you, or literally jump right over you. Call him the Freak, Superman, what have you. None of it feels like an exaggeration.
Here's Brown. Kicks it out to Harden. Misses the three.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Middleton drives in, and he gets the bucket. Middleton's got the lead up to 13 now for Milwaukee.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
It's Jordan on the wing. Lopez covering. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Harden right side. Rebound by Brook Lopez. Lopez has got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight.
I'll tell you, no matter what he does, he can't find his rhythm, and you get the sense he's starting to press a little bit.
It's stolen by Brown. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession. Bucks leading by 13. Giannis outside. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. He dishes it to Lopez. Over KD. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan.
Well, it's clear that Brook Lopez loves getting to the free throw line. He uses his length to pick up these kinds of opportunities.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton comes in for Chris Middleton. Jeff Teague, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. And the Bucks making a change here. Portis is checked in. Now the pass to Dinwiddie. 1:44 left in the third quarter. And two free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Bobby Portis. Greg, I think of you in a New York Knicks uniform, legendary arena you played in. What was that experience like?
Kevin, intense. I remember the first time I suited up in a preseason game. We played the Dallas Mavericks. Both teams went up and down the court 3 times and nobody scored, and the fans started booing. And that's when I knew this is a little bit different. You better bring your A game.
And thicker skin, correct?
That too, yeah. Fortunately, there was no social media or internet back then. Goodness gracious.
Here's Luau after the made shot from Bobby Portis. And here is Green. And a wide open look for Irving. And again, it's the Nets missing.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Teague, the pass to Connaughton. 44 seconds left to play in the third. 6 to shoot. Passes it to Portis. And that one is off. Great D that time from Griffin. And so it's Dinwiddie with it. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. They trail by 16. Shoots from the baseline. Here's Luau. Three-pointer. And again, no good by Brooklyn. For Milwaukee, they have been at their finest 4 at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes. The first one falls.
This is why Teague is such a valuable player. You know, he's a solid shooter from anywhere, so he's able to space the defense. He can, with his handle, get inside the paint. There's a lot to like about Jeff Teague.
Harden outside. Wow! Unbelievable!
Can't do it much better than that.
And so it's Milwaukee in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. Defensively, they have had their sights set on Kevin Durant, and they've done a terrific job holding him in check. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. A moment now to reset the lineups, brought to us by Gatorade, all fueled up here for the 4th quarter. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. They've got P.J. Tucker. He's out there with Bobby Portis. And it's Teague in at the 2-guard. It's the Nets now. It's a 16-point game. It's Solomon, it's Akumbo, and it's the Bucks on the break.
And an incredible display of awareness there. Giannis, a great read on the defensive end and understands this team wants to run.
KD passes to Jordan. Kicks to Harden. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Milwaukee leading by 16. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the 4th quarter. Giannis against Durant. Clock at 6, and it's Antetokounmpo penetrated. That one good for 2.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. Drew Holiday's checked in for the Bucks. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Irving's checked in for Brown. Harden outside. Now here's Durant. Back to Harden. Durant down low. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. You know, Greg, you probably know as well as anyone, what was it like going up against the Bulls in the 90s?
You know, it's weird to say, but in a lot of ways, we were a lot like they were. Hall of Fame talent at the coach, a defensive-minded team, but the one difference was, you know, the Bulls had that guy that wore that number 23. I think I'd say that might have been the one difference.
4th quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Pass to DiVincenzo. On the wing, Giannis. Just 5 on the clock. In transition, here come the Nets. Harden's got the ball, and on the way from Irving for 3. Milwaukee leading by 15 to the paint. Holiday dishes to Middleton, kicks it out to Giannis. Fires from deep. And again, the Bucks miss. The Nets have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the 4th quarter. Harris outside, taken away by Holiday. Pass to Middleton. Takes the three. The rebound by Harden. Nets trail by 15. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Back to Antetokounmpo. Bucks passing it around. And there's the pass to Middleton. Over Harris. And it's Durant with the rebound. KD's got his 4th rebound in this one. The Nets shooting only 31%. Their offense really struggling to put possessions together.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be... That was worth the price of admission.
How about the quick jump from Kevin Durant? He was impressive on that one.
Pass to Middleton. Now Holiday. On the wing, Giannis. Trying to get something going. And it's laid in by Holiday.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
On the wing, Harden. Lets it go from deep. No good on the shot. And Milwaukee the other way now. They led by as many as 18 points. Here's Holiday. Back to Lopez. He kicks it to Giannis. Fires for 3. Offensive rebound. From deep three-point range. Missed. So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. All right, David, great job. Tonight, the picturesque city of Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sport. Hey, Dave.
Well, Kevin,
David Aldridge, thank you. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Bogdanovich out there with Trae Young. And it's Capella in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Bucks, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the small forward. Here's Young. And above the rim play, always captivating, Steve. We should see a lot of that tonight.
And Kevin, I'm so excited. You know, I played under the rim, so to get a chance to watch guys play well above, I am getting my popcorn ready.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. Lets it go from 11, and he drops that one in.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
Holiday with it. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Here's Giannis, and the dunk by Giannis.
And guys, that's a sight we've become far too accustomed to see. Antetokounmpo throwing it down like it was just another day at the office.
Now, here is Young. To the left wing, Collins finds Young. 6 on the shot clock. High quality look, and he sinks it.
This is Young's game, ready to fire as soon as he touches it.
Now here is Holiday. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Clint Capella.
It wasn't that long ago that Holiday suffered some injuries that had people concerned about his future.
Greg, some injuries are bad luck. We do know this. Drew Holiday's physical, he's fearless, and he doesn't know any other way to play. But thankfully, he's battled through, and he is still playing at an all-star level.
The shot by Holiday, no good. For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. And finished off by Collins.
Beautiful catch and flush by Collins, a high flyer who attacks the rim with purpose.
And it's Antetokounmpo penetrated. Collins with some nice D.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
Hunter, the pass to Collins. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Bucks trail by 6. Outside Holiday. Rebounded by Capella.
It's been a rough quarter for him. Can't seem to find any kind of rhythm.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Milwaukee with the ball. Following DeAndre Hunter's three-point attempt. And Portis throws it down.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. Now, here is Young. Bogdanovich looking around. Atlanta again missing. Milwaukee's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
And so it's Young who brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Pass to Collins. And here's Bogdanovich for three. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. For Milwaukee, they've gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Outside Teague. And it's all evened up.
Well, Jeff Teague is one of the tougher players in the league despite his size, and he did a good job finishing through the contact.
Now here's Williams. And the pass to Herter. There's 39 seconds left in the first quarter. The Hawks again can't hit. From deep. Forbes can't get it to go. The Hawks have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Williams. And it's slammed in by Williams.
Yeah, credit Herter. Recognizes where the help is coming from. Finds the open man.
They can get back in front with some points right here.
Yeah, they got behind, but really hung in there and didn't let the score get out of hand.
Now here's Teague. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Portis. It's rebounded by Herter. Gallinari left side. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. The Hawks on top, up by 2. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee. Earlier on, we ran into Bobby Portis to explain the origin of the underdog label.
You know, I think the underdog story, started when I was a kid.
And Greg playing with a chip on his shoulder has served Portis well.
Some guys try to block out the haters. Portis uses it as fuel to keep achieving more.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
You know this, the team that dictates the pace typically rules the roost. We see that here early on.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the court right now for the Hawks. On the wings, Herter and Reddish. Okongwu is out there with Gallinari, and it's Williams at the point. And here is Williams. Gallinari outside. Passes to Okongwu. Williams with the ball. Picked up by Portis. It's not going to go for him. And Forbes kicks to Connaughton. Bucks passing it around. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Cutting his teeth in the Spurs system, Forbes has improved at keeping his eyes up and finding the open man.
And the 22nd pick in 2015, Bobby Portis with a nice shooting touch.
And at the same time, not afraid to mix it up, maybe to a fault. At times we've seen him get caught in the heat of the moment. You got to channel that competitive edge and stay strong mentally.
Here's Williams. He gets it in there.
Not only is Lou fast, he's tenacious. Feels the contact on the drive, doesn't stop him from completing the play.
Teague, the pass to Portis. Doubled by Okongwu. Forbes lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Forbes has got the lead, back up to 2 now for the Bucks. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Williams in the post. Teague covering. And it's Williams. That time the assist by Okongwu.
Because of his size, everyone tries to get physical with Lou, but he pays it no mind.
Teague with a clean look. Off target from three-point range. Williams attacking. Here's Gallinari. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Because he's so good at shooting it and driving it, defenses overplay Lou, leaving other guys free.
To the left side wing. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Williams dishes to Okongwu. Pass to Herter. Pulls it from the elbow. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. And the Hawks lead by 2. 1:49 left to play in the first half. Floats it up for Giannis. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Holiday. Greg, you were a feared ball hawk in your playing days, and I know you see similar players playing today.
No doubt about that, Kev. You know, Ben Simmons, a player at 6'10" with those hands. He's incredible to watch on that. And how about Fred VanVleet, though? He's a guy, they say he's 6'1". I don't know. But he gets into you and competes, man. And that's the beauty of our game. You know, you can be as big as the trees and have a major impact, or you can be one of those little fellas, as they like to call us, and be equally as effective on the floor.
Like the Chris Pauls, the Patrick Beverleys, there are a lot of those guys that play the ball like you did so well. Yeah, right. Great player.
One thing about Holiday, he knows how to get defenders off balance. We'll see what he can do at the line.
Both free throws good from Holiday. And so it's Young who brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. He dishes it to Bogdanovich. Stolen by Holiday. Floats it up for Giannis. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And one of the most athletic players in the league. Giannis makes those alley-oop jams look easy.
Young outside. In the corner, it's Hunter. Over to the left wing. And stolen by DiVincenzo. And Holiday, here we go. Stolen by Collins. Here's Hunter, and it's Hunter with the jam.
What an athlete. Love seeing Hunter get up for that flush.
The Bucks trail. 30 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Now Holiday. Lopez kicks to Holiday. A 3-ball. Rebound, Atlanta. Capella's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
And stolen by Bogdanovich. To the middle. Here's Young. That's tipped. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach out. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. A competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. At the end of the period, they were up by 2. And
we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. One of the stories here, John Collins getting it done today.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him. Really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Lopez in at the 5 spot. They're the group for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. And for Milwaukee, they're shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. And stolen by Hunter. Capella with it. He's picked up by Lopez. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. And it's the Bucks on the break. Middleton leading the charge. For the lead. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Here's Young. To the inside. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Pass to DiVincenzo. And up the court come the Bucks on the break.
You know, we always talk about what a rare talent Giannis is, and it's true. Unrivaled athleticism and versatility.
The Bucks have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. And both free throws good for Giannis. The Hawks trail it. Young looking it over. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Defended by DiVincenzo. And the dunk by Capella.
And this is the chemistry Capella has with his guys. Exceptional at feeling when to go for alley-oops.
Holiday, the pass to Lopez. The Bucks working the ball around. Here's Middleton. Lopez inside. Capella's there. There's the pass to Holiday. 4 on the shot clock. And it's good for 2. And the Bucks lead by 2.
And he's just one of those guys who's used to scoring with defenders draped all over him. Middleton there with great focus.
Down low. And Capella the bucket on the assist from Young. Capella's got it all tied up now for the Hawks. For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half.
And last season for Capella wasn't that easy. Had his year cut short to injury, never got the chance to suit up with his new team in the Hawks.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Holiday against Young. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. To the middle. And he banks in the layup. And with Capella and the Hawks, both are excited for this season.
And on paper, Capella seems like a great fit. Can finish inside, pairs well with John Collins and Trae Young, and Capella could be the difference maker to get this team back in the playoffs.
2-on-1 as they jump out on the break, and they go to the intentional foul. Three minutes gone now in the third quarter. Here's Williams. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Williams has got 8 points.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense nowhere to be found.
Teague, the pass to Portis. Puts up a 3. That shot off. The Hawks have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. The solo alley-oop? That's not something we see too often.
Timed perfectly. Caught the defense totally off guard. Teague against Williams. Teague deciding where to go with it. Passes it to Portis. 6 to shoot. From outside the arc. Rebound Atlanta. 1:03 left in the third. To the inside. Okongwu. The shot. No good. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Portis. Great positioning on the putback.
Must put a body on Portis. He loves to crash the offensive glass.
Williams attacking. Stolen by Tucker. Fast break, Milwaukee. And Portis throws it down.
And you can see the importance of that steal. Really a 4-point swing with the conversion at the other end.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And stolen by Jeff Teague. And he converts the layup. Teague's got the lead up to 2 now for Milwaukee. Guys, we're not through 3 quarters of play, but 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, competitive, and I think we all can agree that we thought this would be the type of game that would come down to the end.
Hands it from downtown.
A shot Cam can make. The D must respect his 3-point shot.
2 on the clock, and it's slammed in by Teague.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
But not every point guard can give you that, the ability to finish with that level of authority.
And we just finished the third quarter. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. On the court right now for the Hawks. On the wings, Herter and Reddish. Gallinari is out there with Okongwu. And it's Williams at the point guard position. That free throw missing. That's off as well, so he misses both. Milwaukee in the lead. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Here's Giannis. Nice pass. Right into the rack perfectly for the layup. Giannis has got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Bucks. Williams in the post, guarded by Holiday. That one falls.
They continue to battle out there, so close to taking the lead.
The direction this game is headed is going to come down to a couple key buckets by either team.
On the wing, DiVincenzo. Here's Giannis. It's good, the assist that time from Holiday. And the Bucks lead by 3.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
And Williams, here we go. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
The thing about Lou Williams, he sort of glides around, and suddenly he hits the turbojets.
For the Hawks. Holiday looking for an opening. Lopez finds Holiday. That's tipped. Here's Collins. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And the rejection by Giannis. From the wing. No good off the back of the rim. The Hawks leading. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. Bogdanovich against DiVincenzo. Capella inside, and good that time.
And defenders have to be mindful of Capella. His length and strength can be a problem down low.
It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Lopez controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And it's easy to see why Lopez is out here in these moments. Never afraid to take a big shot.
Capella finds Young. And the layup's good off the glass.
Trae Young doesn't get rattled and plays very well under pressure.
Giannis outside. Back to Holiday. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Lock at 6. Antetokounmpo passes to Middleton. And the shot is good.
And I tell you, Antetokounmpo's evolved into one of the better passing forwards in our league. And when the defense is focused on you that much, you need to be able to find the open man.
Here's Young. Makes it off the glass.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, both teams trying to close out strong. These are the fireworks that fans came to see.
Inside, here's Lopez. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Collins, and finished off by Collins.
Amazing. The growth of Collins seems to know no limits.
Bucks trail by 5. Here's Antetokounmpo, and the dunk by Giannis.
And a big-time playmaker. When the game is up for grabs, give the rock to Giannis.
Young with the ball. Out-guarded by Giannis. Outside Collins. Back to Young. To the paint. Here's Capella. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Great initiative from Capella there. Seeing an opportunity to score and getting the D to act.
Nice job extending the lead and making this a 2-possession game now.
And so Holiday will bring it up for Milwaukee. It's a 5-point game. 3-pointer. It's hauled in by Clint Capella.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
Young with no one around. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Down low. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. And so the Hawks take the win. They see. All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. Now for Greg Anthony, Steve. And how about the Bucks, who are showing calm as they come down the tunnel? A team looking for a big night on its home court. Downtown Milwaukee is... Look at the 76ers starting group. Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Simmons is out there with Curry, and it's Green in at the small forward. And for the Bucks, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Lopez in at the center position. Now here's Simmons.
Who's watching here?
Well, the outcome tonight, Greg, could come down to the big men up front.
You know, versatility will be key. The front court that can be physical, but also... You have got to be kidding.
Hey, talk about taking things into your own hands. Simmons with it. Now guarded by Giannis. Curry, wide open, bangs home the trifecta.
And passes like that demonstrate the winning mindset Simmons has. A guy that wants to get his team involved.
Lopez passes to DiVincenzo. The Bucks working the ball around. Middleton on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Here's Lopez. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Good size and the ability to carve out space. Lopez battling on the rebound.
Simmons inside. Giannis is there.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Kicks it down to Middleton. Over Harris. Some solid defense from Harris.
The D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
And what a factor Ben Simmons is on the floor. Does so much for this team in every facet of the game. He's a triple-double threat whenever he suits up.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Embiid kicks to Simmons. Passes it to Harris. Curry on the wing. To the middle. And Embiid throws it down.
And if you want to talk about a player who embodies the power game, then Embiid's your man. You know you're going to get some strong finishes anytime he's on the court. Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. And sometimes people forget just how young Ben Simmons is, Greg. This is just the beginning for him.
I mean, and that's what fans are missing about Simmons, his age. I mean, you can worry about his shot, but he has a long time to figure it out. He could end up having a Jason Kidd type of a career where he becomes a solid shooter later on.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Curry can't get it to go.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Curry with it. Picked up by Portis. Very pretty alley-oop layup.
And when Embiid first came into the NBA, you know, folks wondered about his offense, but it became clear pretty fast, though, he can dominate at both ends of the court.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. You know, Greg, we can all agree that Joel Embiid's a superstar in the league with this play, but you get the feeling he's the most criticized superstar in the league right now as well.
You know, pundits and fans have questioned his fitness, his fit, but at the end of the day, he does get it done, and the numbers speak for themselves. Embiid's an outspoken guy, which can invite a lot of criticism.
And it's a completely new group here for Philadelphia.
Have to admire how relentless he is on the drive, as well as how consistent he is at burying those looks.
Milton the pass to Howard. Back to Milton. Howard kicks to Scott. And there's the pass to Howard. Oh, and the dunk by Howard.
And Howard puts these dunks away so easily, especially when he's that deep in the paint.
And Teague's got the ball here for the Milwaukee Bucks. Leading by 5. Pass to Tucker. And Forbes has it in the corner. Stripped it away. And now Philadelphia on the break. Here's Scott. The kick out to Hill. A 3-ball. Howard, the pass to Milton. Outside, Scott. Howard in the post.
Oh, good work from Jeff Teague to get himself in terrific position to help alter that look.
And that does it. This is what Giannis Antetokounmpo recently told us when he was asked about his goals this past offseason.
For me personally, I just want to get better.
And for Giannis, Greg, the consistency from range has been a focal point.
The more accurate he is from outside, the wider the driving lanes become, making him nearly impossible to stop.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Bucks, guys.
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
It felt like they knew that there were openings in transition and just wanted to keep trying to feed that, get out quick.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. Setting the floor for the Bucks, Portis is out there with P.J. Tucker. Then there's Teague, and it's Connaughton in at the small forward position. Here's Korkmaz. No points in the game yet for him. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
You know, all the way to the bucket, no resistance, just swipe the candy from him.
Pass to Portis. Back to Teague. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Well, nice to see Jeff Teague get down in there on the inside and come up with the bucket.
Hill against Teague. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Now in the free agent race last year, for your money, Greg, who would you have rather taken? Kawhi and PG, Kevin Durant and Kyrie.
Oof. Well,
wow.
I tell you what, it's a tough call. You know, Kawhi's got a couple finals MVPs. KD's got a couple. Kyrie's got a ring. It's a tough call. I mean, PG is more than capable, man. I think it's a toss-up, partner.
I agree. Yep, I'm going to agree with you. Portis trying to free himself. A nice shot by Teague.
Just a stellar job from Jeff Teague to get hit and still possess the wherewithal to finish off the play.
Now here's Milton. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Passes it to Korkmaz. Clock at 6. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Bobby Portis.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
The 76ers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Here is Forbes. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's Teague. Portis trying to free himself. A nice shot by Teague. And the Bucks lead by 5.
And that is why you run the pick and roll, because Teague is an absolute speed demon on those set plays.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And here is Hill. The pass to Korkmaz from 17 feet out. He's off on that one. And Milwaukee the other way now.
And last season, Giannis Antetokounmpo welcoming his first child into the world.
And maybe now an MVP at home as a most valuable papa. The mother of his son was a volleyball player in her day. So you got to think, as this kid grows up, maybe the recruits are sending letters already.
And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
There's 1:47 left in the first half. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. Holiday is running. Chalk up 2 there. Giannis has got the lead up to 7 now for the Bucks.
Well, an outstanding floor general right there. Holiday has switched between point guard and off guard, and a great feel for when guys are open.
Pass to Embiid. Stolen by Middleton. Fast break, Milwaukee. And Holiday with the basket on the assist by Middleton. Holiday's got 6 points.
Holiday did a great job there, realizing they had an opportunity in transition, taking advantage of the numbers. Those are the kind of situations where they thrive.
Simmons dishes to Harris. Over Middleton. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Holiday surveying the floor. 41 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
The 76ers trail by 7. Outside, Simmons. That one doesn't go. Good D by Lopez. Here we go with Holiday running it up the court. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And it's Simmons penetrating. He can't hit that time. Up in time. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's Milwaukee. Ahead by 9 is the quarter.
Thank you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk. A competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. Their biggest advantage of the period was 7 points.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one. He's been everywhere.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
Oh, man, pouring it on right now, and why wouldn't you?
And so in the game for the 76ers, Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Seth Curry is out there with Ben Simmons, and it's Green in at the 3 spot. The 76ers trail by 9. Outside, Simmons. He's looking for Embiid and finds him.
Hard to imagine a much better target on the alley-oop than Embiid. Get the lob anywhere in his vicinity, and you might wind up on a highlight reel.
And Middleton kicks to Holiday. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Now, Giannis. 8 points for him. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Drew Holiday with the 3. Holiday's got 9 points.
Well, he's so smooth, and it just looks like he's never out of control, Drew Holiday.
Antetokounmpo against Simmons. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Bucks leading by 10. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Giannis outside. Embiid with the steal. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Harris, right side. It's Curry outside.
Well, some credit to Holiday there on the defensive end. Hand up to contest the shot.
The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Middleton looking it over. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
Simmons. Here's Embiid. Out to Harris. Pass to Curry. Here's Simmons. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Giannis has got 6 rebounds in the game. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Another miss by Philadelphia. Milwaukee leading by 14.
And as much as Holiday brings to your offense, it's his defense that's repeatedly recognized.
Well, when you make all NBA defensive teams and you're smart and strong and quick like Drew Holiday is, I think not only does the reputation start to build, but your confidence in disrupting somebody else by playing that way is something you rely on.
With the putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Korkmaz has got 6.
Always better to be lucky than good when it comes to offensive rebounding. Unless you're as good as he is, then those tip-ins are all about skill.
Middleton finds Giannis. And hammers that one down right in the face of Mike Scott.
Oh, I would love to see Giannis in the dunk contest. Wouldn't that be sweet?
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Pass to Korkmaz. From the arc. Gets the three-pointer to fall. He's got 9.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. Greg, we know the names of the superstars, but there are players that are just under that category who probably should get a little more recognition.
Hey, Kevin, that's a great point, and I'm going to toot my alma mater's horn a little bit. Christian Wood's a guy that kind of
good one, yes.
Reminds me of that. He's kind of on the come up. How about Devontae Graham, the second rounder back in 2018, but he's showing to be an established young talent in this league, and there are many more guys like that, and they're going to have their opportunity to become household names.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Hill looking it over. Out left to the wing, to the inside. Shot clock at 3. Howard misses.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Teague the pass to Portis. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Now here's Milton. Guarded by Tucker. A drive by Scott. Bucks leading by 15. Connaughton passes to Forbes. It's his first trip to the line. That's good from Forbes. Both free throws good from Forbes. The 76ers trail by 17. Hill with it. Now the pass to Howard. Left side, Scott. Inside with 2 seconds left. And the layup is good. Korkmaz has got 11.
And I'll bet his percentage is pretty high from that range.
Teague inside the line. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Milwaukee. Their lead at 15 going into the break. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shot. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
Sometimes it happens when the offense is struggling, but every now and then this helps with the offensive uptick right there. Great job of setting his teammate up.
And And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. E.J. Tucker is out there with Portis. Then there's Teague, and it's Forbes in at the 2 spot. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Pass to Forbes. Connaughton kicks to Forbes. The Bucks working the ball around. Now here's Teague. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
To the middle. Here's Korkmaz. Another shot. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Howard's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, I like how hard he's working on the glass. A strong big man who is excellent at coming up with second chance opportunities.
Out to the right wing. Here is Forbes. And Connaughton has it in the corner. Just 5 to shoot from 10 feet out. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit. Right. That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
And here's Holiday. Middleton on the wing. Back to Holiday. Pass to DiVincenzo. Giannis inside. Defended by Scott. Antetokounmpo, no good. Here's Milton, and Scott has it in the corner. Howard, the pass to Milton. Here's Korkmaz. The 3. Howard trying to free himself up. Tries again, and he sinks the layup. Howard's got it back down to within single digits for Philadelphia.
Hard for the defense to deal with the massive size of Howard. That kind of D does not affect a big guy like him in the slightest.
And Holiday kicks to Middleton. And he jams it with authority.
That's great signs to see Chris Middleton get up just like that.
The 76ers trail by 10. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. They retain possession. And here comes Holiday leading the fast break. And that's an intentional foul. And the 76ers with a completely new group now. Middleton outside. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Outside, Antetokounmpo. 6 to shoot. Over Simmons, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. 76ers ball. And so Green will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Here in the 4th, they've allowed just 4 points. Simmons working it over. That 3 off the mark. Milwaukee leading by 10. Holiday, no one around him. Good on the triple.
That's a beautiful shot there for Drew. Defenses have to account for Drew Holiday out there behind the arc.
Simmons inside the line. Milwaukee with the rebound. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 8 now on the night.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Bucks.
What do you think was the deciding factor in this one?
I think you have to look at their field goal percentage. They just shot the ball much better than the opponent, and they were getting great looks all game long.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
That's amazing defense from him. Seemed to know exactly when to pounce on the passing lanes and predictive steals.
Fires for 3. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Feeds it to Green. Simmons inside the line. A new 14 for the 76ers. They need this one. Simmons missing again. Now, Antetokounmpo. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. Stolen by Middleton. So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. Some good moments throughout this one. Thank you, David. Great. There below is Barclays Center and the borough of Brooklyn. And as things get...
Kevin, thanks very much.
All right, David, thank you. Now, the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Teague out there with Antetokounmpo, and it's Middleton in at the 3 spot. And for the Nets, they've got Griffin. Durant is out there with Joe Harris. Then there's Brown, and it's Dinwiddie in at the point. Now, here's Dinwiddie. And Durant, here we go.
Boy, using this momentum to his advantage when Durant takes off towards the rim. Watch out below.
Middleton on the wing. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. KD against Antetokounmpo. Here's Lopez. Lays it up off the glass. Some veterans on these teams, Clark. What are you looking for and how that will impact the game?
Well, I think both of these teams have a really solid roster. And I love the blend of experience and youth. When you have NBA experience on the floor, there's just a level of play that you see at the defensive end that makes it enjoyable for me. So I think that's what we'll see tonight. Experienced pros getting after it.
Dinwiddie's shot is off.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Antetokounmpo.
How about the court vision of Middleton? Just so good at finding the open man.
The Nets have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Dinwiddie passes to KD. And the pass to Griffin. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. And Giannis throws it down hard.
And when the Greek Freak takes flight, I mean, he's looking to tear that rim apart. So ferocious in his throwdown.
Now here is Harris. Back to Dinwiddie. Rebound by Brook Lopez.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 fall.
A nice shot there by Antetokounmpo.
Boy, the overwhelming strength of Giannis just excels at fighting his way through the defense. Very impressive.
Back to Dinwiddie. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, GA. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. Count that one. Giannis has got 8.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
And, you know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Now, here is Harden. Irving kicks to Harden. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Bucks leading by 8.
And Clark, when you look at the footwork of James Harden, arguably some of the best in the history of this league.
And, you know, Greg, he studied the greats. I mean, he loved Ginobili's Euro step and then added it to his own game. Now he's taking that to another level, and he's the one giving out the lessons. But you're right. Got great strength, but the footwork is really outstanding.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Now here's Irving. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Back to Harden. To end the drought, and the jam by Harden.
You know, Harden has that quick first step. Once he sees a lane to the rim, he's going to take it.
Teague against Harden. Antetokounmpo looking over the floor. Irving with the steal. Pushing it up. Harden with it. Picked up by Teague. And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Yep, that one goes in there. Harden's got his second basket.
Love the speed with which Harden gets his shot off. Timing his release beautifully off the pass. Nice stuff.
40 seconds left in the first quarter. Irving against DiVincenzo. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Now, here is Irving. Harden kicks to Irving. Lets the three fly. It's good. The assist that time from Harden.
Always great from deep. I don't think Irving has gotten enough credit for how lethal he is from behind the arc.
Now here is Holiday. Knocked away. Got it off in time. That one no good. And so the first quarter's in the books. Bucks ahead, up 7. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Bucks, guys.
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
We've got Durant. He's out there with Griffin. Brown out there with Harris. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter. Holiday gets the bucket.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
And so it's Dinwiddie who brings up the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. They trail by 9 points. And stolen by Portis. Now the Bucks moving it up. Here's Tucker. Rips down the breakaway slam.
And sometimes it's simply a matter of effort. Tucker outworking people in transition.
Here's Dinwiddie. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Griffin down low. Defended by Portis. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Dinwiddie. That's good, and it's KD with the assist.
That's one of the areas he's really improved. Durant's passing abilities have grown as his years in the league have grown.
Holiday looking for an opening. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Well, constantly finding lanes to the basket, getting great looks inside.
Now here's Durant. Down low, stolen by Holiday. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
Boy, Tucker ever unselfish in how he goes about his game. Nice job finding his teammate there.
Brown outside. Nets passing it around. KD dishes to Griffin. Durant down low, and he uses the glass on the layup.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Well, it was a slow start, but they've gone from simmer to medium heat, and they're bordering on hot to close this gap.
Now here is Holiday. Portis trying to free himself. Holiday gets the bucket. Holiday's got the lead up to 13 now for Milwaukee. Greg, is a broadcaster, who have been some of your favorite personalities to cover?
Man, that's a great question. You know, most of the stars, I'm a big fan of Durant and Steph and LeBron and those guys. Chris Paul's another one that's a favorite. So many other guys, you know, there's so much more personality and so much more confidence these guys have working in front of the camera. I think that just makes for a better experience.
Somebody asked me the other day, who was my favorite? You know who I said?
Who was that?
Greg Anthony.
Oh, you're just saying that because it's true.
Here's Antetokounmpo. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan.
Well, I tell you what, the long arms of Antetokounmpo are really incredibly lethal in the paint. Sometimes the defense really has no choice but to foul him and then hope he misses.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Harden surveying the D. Feeds it to Jordan. Good D by Lopez.
I think he'll think twice about attempting that shot next time. The defense was right on top of him there.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Pass to Antetokounmpo. To the inside. Lopez up top, guarded by Jordan. Here's Antetokounmpo. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. The shot by Middleton, wide open. Sinks the triple. Middleton's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Harden finds Irving. 51 seconds left in the first half. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
They did a better job of getting it inside in that first. They've lost some of that physical edge here.
The Nets shooting their first free throw of the game.
Well, you can be the judge of if it's fair or not, but Kyrie Irving has earned himself the reputation of being moody, to say the least.
Yeah, and you know, sometimes that sword cuts both ways. Sometimes it's the player, sometimes it's the media, and the media's perception. It's a combination of the two. Clearly, Kyrie can sometimes go off on tangents and come from left field in interviews. I mean, he's not the only player, present or past, that's been guilty of that. One thing you can't deny, though, is this guy loves the game. And it's a matter of continuing to mature and grow as a leader. So I say give him more time, and he'll refine himself in that area.
It's Giannis with the drive and the dunk by Giannis.
And Antetokounmpo is just a blur. I mean, I don't know how a 7-foot guy with that wingspan and all legs and arms can be a blur, but man, he's like a lightning bolt when he gets room to roll to the basket.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. It was a big-time first quarter for Giannis Antetokounmpo. He had 14 points, 3 rebounds. And
well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one. He's been everywhere.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
On the court for the Bucks, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Antetokounmpo out there with Teague, and it's Lopez in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
And, you know, this is why people are so high on Antetokounmpo. I mean, he's a ferocious player, great competitive spirit, tremendous work ethic, and highly skilled. He wants to dominate.
Here's Harden. Milwaukee with the rebound. Antetokounmpo passes to Giannis. It's good. Antetokounmpo's got 18 points.
Boy, he's cooking with grease. He's got things flaming up, looking for an opportunity every time down the floor when he's that hot.
Passes to Harden. They kick it out to Green. Wide open. The shot off that time. Now the Bucks take it the other way. And now we've got the intentional foul. And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for the Bucks. Holiday comes in for Teague. Holiday goes in, and it's blocked, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brown. Dinwiddie with the steal. In transition, here come the Nets. Brown's got the ball. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Irving's checked in for Brown.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
I tell you, that's why Antetokounmpo is so feared league-wide. I mean, when he's close to the rim, he's most likely going to flush it on you.
Pass to Irving. Griffin looking around. Kicks it to Durant. then Durant with the jam.
Well, the elevation from Durant should come as no surprise there. I mean, he's dangerous above the rim, and he can go way above it too, folks.
And here is Antetokounmpo. 20 points for him. Six to shoot. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. And he commits the intentional foul. The Nets making a switch here. Harden's checked in. On defense, Milwaukee. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Durant down low. Antetokounmpo's there. KD can't get it to go.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Yes, that goes in. Antetokounmpo's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
KD looking around. And the Nets miss again. Milwaukee leading by 21. And Giannis throws it down.
And Antetokounmpo is really an absolute terror in the open floor. I mean, love seeing a guy his size run the floor the way he does. Wow, impressive.
And that one's good, Irving.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
We've got 1:23 left in the third. Outside Holiday. The pass to DiVincenzo. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Four on the clock. Nets trail by 21. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Boy, I love watching Harden pat the rock. Has an unlimited number of moves to choose from. Endless.
There's 47 seconds left here in the third quarter. Here's Antetokounmpo. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And though he's still young, Giannis Antetokounmpo is already elite. I mean, his athleticism and length, really hard to contain.
And a new group in for the Nets. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Griffin. Green comes in for Kevin Durant. Luwawu is checked in for Harris. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Kyrie Irving. And then for Milwaukee, Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. And it's Pat Connaughton in for Chris Middleton. A different look for Milwaukee. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Bryn Forbes comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Teague in for Drew Holiday.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
Well, the effort level they've had has been outstanding. Hard to keep a team down when they play with that much energy.
Dinwiddie right side. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Milwaukee Bucks. He's up to 26 points in the game now, just keeps pouring in the buckets. And we'll be right back after this. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, platinum level dime dropping there, fellas. Accurate and on time.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Luwawu is out there with Green. Then it's Harden. Then it's Jordan. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 2. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Kicks it out to Harden. Hits the target from 18 feet.
Well, you certainly can't fault him as the reason they're behind. He's been on target and on top of his game.
Teague, the pass to Portis.
Yeah, look at me.
Here's Teague. Back to Portis. Shoots from the elbow. The rebound by the Nets.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Shot clock reset for the Nets. Jordan finds Harden. Luwawu. They get it back. Here's Dinwiddie. And the wide open shot from Green. No good with the triple.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
And so they foul intentionally. Teams have dynasties. The 90s, Michael Jordan. We've seen it over the many decades. Over the next decade, though, who do you think is going to lead the pack there?
Ooh, that's a great question. You know, with the way Father Time is treating LeBron, you might have to wait and see because he is still playing at such a high level. But, you know, obviously Giannis has got to be on the short list with the Bucks. For me, I really look at Luka in Dallas. I just feel like with Kristaps Porzingis, that duo could just be deadly with how the game is played. But don't sleep on the Celtics with Tatum and Brown and that group that they have with the front office they have. Man, I think the league overall is going to be in great shape moving forward.
It sure seems that way. Now T. Pass to Forbes from deep three-point range. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Nets trail by 17, and now they decide to foul intentionally. A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Milwaukee's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. To stop the drought, goes straight to the defender for the Ducks. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Bucks leading by 19 points. Outside Holiday, passes it to DiVincenzo. Middleton for three. The shot, no good. And Brooklyn will come the other way. From deep, Harden. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Giannis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Lets it go from deep. And it's Griffin with the rebound. The Nets have gone just 2 of 8 in this fourth quarter. The final quarter not treating them well so far.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Milwaukee.
At every opportunity, they managed to push the ball and keep the up-tempo game going.
I think it paid off, that's for sure.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Giannis.
And, you know, there was no stopping him tonight. Whenever he got the ball, he was looking to score, and rightly so. You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
For 3, Middleton, rebounded by the Nets. Harden outside. He feeds it to Griffin. To the paint, here's Durant. Shot's good. Griffin making the play.
What a find by Griffin. He's a lot more skilled as a passer than he gets credit for as far as power forwards go. He has terrific vision.
Holiday with the 3. Offensive rebound, Bucks. Antetokounmpo kicks to Holiday. Shoots the 3. Griffin grabs the board, and the Nets with possession. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. And Durant launches from deep. Misses the step-back jump shot.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Here's Dinwiddie. No good. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And a glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final few moments to prepare for the game. And the task ahead. A view.
Hey, Kevin.
Thanks, D.A. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Hawks, Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Bogdan Bogdanovic is out there with Young. And it's Capella in at center. Here's Young. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. Greg, we've got two terrific highlight-making teams, both athletic in so many ways.
You know, it makes me harken all the way back to college. And one of my teammates, Stacey Ogden, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside. Boy, we're going to see a lot of his impact in tonight's game. Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yes, the last few years, the rules changes have tended to benefit the offenses. This evens things out a bit.
It's Collins with the drive. Count it.
And the mobility of John Collins, a big man who capitalizes well on these challenging drives.
Outside Holiday. Rebound Atlanta. And now just over a minute played here in the first.
Well, John Collins has the potential to be a star for this team. Continues to be a powerhouse on the offensive end. He can attack from inside as well as outside.
And Collins said so himself. He believes he'll be a max contract player when he hits free agency.
You know what, GA? I love the confidence from him. And you look year to year, his numbers are improving at an unbelievable rate. He just might get that max contract. Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
Here's Hunter. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
And if Giannis is anywhere close to you, don't shoot it. His length covers a ton of ground, and boy, is he fast. Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. A Holiday. On the wing, Giannis. Beyond the arc. Buries the long-range jumper.
The underrated vision of Holiday. I like it when he's distributing, and I think his coach does as well.
Hunter kicks to Bogdanovic. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Back to Collins. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Shot clock at 5. A nice shot by Young.
I like that. Collins playing under control, reading the floor. Nice setup there.
Holiday surveying the floor. Over Bogdanovic. Lopez. It's good on the putback.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
1:56 left here in the first quarter. Young drives in. That one goes. Count it. Young's got 8 points.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
Outside Holiday. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got his 4th rebound in this one. And it's Hunter with the jam.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. There's the 3. Another miss by Holiday.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything.
And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. It's a 5-point game. For the 3.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down. They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
And the story here, Kevin, early on, is how well they've shot the basketball.
Bogdanovic against Holiday. Wants to get it to Antetokounmpo and does. Bucket is good. Giannis has got his 2nd basket of the game.
And I really marvel at the touch of Antetokounmpo for his size and physique. That's incredible.
And stolen by DiVincenzo. Holiday, the pass deep. Look out! Here he comes!
That was amazing, and look at the elevation.
Wow, we are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. Young with the ball. He's got 8. Banked in off the glass. Young's got 10.
With that tight handle, Trae Young can get anywhere on the court he wants to go.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And it looks like they are going to review the play. The question, did he get the basket off in time?
And to me, guys, it looks pretty clear-cut on the instant replay. I mean, the ball was out of his hands in time. I think they'll confirm this one pretty quickly.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And for the Hawks, guys, what stands out to you stats-wise?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
And that has helped them build an advantage here, playing with good focus and good energy.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. We've got Teague. Bobby Portis out there with P.J. Tucker. And it's Connaughton in at the 3. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, thanks very much, Kevin. Clint Capella is a 7-footer in track shoes. He said, I always try to have that pace. Whenever I sprint, I have an impact on the offense. I try to focus on that and keep my energy up. Guys, guards love big men who run the floor as hard as Capella. Back to you.
He is indeed, David, very athletic. Thanks.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up. The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make. And this has really become a struggle for them. Their shots aren't dropping, and it's reflected on the score.
Whoa! I mean, that's a rugged play.
That one was big time.
Oh, that is just unreal. Is this the dunk contest, or are we actually playing a real game?
No, this one counts, Greg. Believe me. But confidence to attempt that alley-oop to himself.
Shooting over 43% from distance during his college career. This is Forbes' specialty.
Here's Young. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field. You know, Greg, when you were in New York, you were on a super team of sorts. Compare that to the super teams they're forming now in the NBA.
Oh, we've always had super teams. And this misnomer that this is something that's just come about with this era is, to me, absurd. You've always had it. Whether the difference nowadays is I think the players have more say in where they go. And they can orchestrate how a team is constructed. But it's always existed. And the reality is this. You become a super team when you win a lot.
Sure.
And that's what really dictates how super your team is.
Pass to Collins. Now, here's Hunter. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Hunter's got the lead up to 10 now for the Hawks.
A tough guy who doesn't mind mixing it up. Hunter can do a lot of damage in the paint.
Teague for 3. And the Bucks miss again.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Hunter kicks to Bogdanovic. And for those of you just joining us.
Oh, did you see that? An explosive leaper. Collins hangs in the air, puts on a show.
Bucks trail by 12.
And for a long time, Atlanta had been searching for a legitimate center. Seems like they found their guy in Clint Capella.
Yes, and Clint Capella is limited offensively, but that's not his job. What Clint Capella does do, he does very well. He's a terrific rebounder, and he will have a lot of room to finish at the rim, as he does with power.
And the basket is good. Bogdanovic has got 6 points.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
Teague for 3. Doesn't go that time. So Atlanta will take it the other way.
Hard to catch up when you can't hit shots. This is a quarter he liked to forget.
Shot by Collins, no good. Bucks trail by 14. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Forbes drills it from outside. He has 6.
This is his bread and butter. Hard to find a young player better than Forbes at shooting off the catch.
Young pass to Hunter. Outside Collins. Pass to Bogdanovich. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
The Hawks shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game. There's 31 seconds left in the first half of basketball. And here is Teague. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
They get the rebound. Collins dishes to Capella. Young from outside. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Here's Capella, and that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime, so we'll be back in just...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks, a competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. Their biggest advantage of the period was 7 points. They just exploded in the second quarter, grabbing the momentum and running with it.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Young is out there with Bogdanovich, and it's Capella in at the 5 spot. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
And an incredible display of awareness there. Giannis, a great read on the defensive end and understands this team wants to run.
Here's Young. 12 points for him. Holiday with the block. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession. We have got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
And when you're behind in the game, that's what you've got to do. Contest every shot.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Just 4 to shoot. High post shot. And the jumper is on the mark. Bogdanovich has got 11 points.
That's next level vision. Young could probably lead the league in assists if that were his goal.
The pass to Antetokounmpo in the corner. Middleton with it. And it's Brook Lopez with the foul. That's his first foul. The Hawks leading by 14. Outside Collins. Back to Young. Giannis grabs the miss.
I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim. He's likely to remember that one.
Shots good by Middleton.
And this is Middleton's game. He's thinking of shooting it even before the pass hits his hands.
Young outside. Inside. And the dunk by Capella.
Explosive leaping ability allows him to play the 5, even though he's a little undersized.
Bucks trail by 14. Outside Holiday. Collins grabs the miss. Hawks have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Bogdanovich with it. Outguarded by Giannis. Capella kicks to Hunter. Fires from deep. Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Drills the three-pointer. 14 points for him.
Adding to this lead, he's been dependable and consistent at the offensive end.
Holiday, no one around him. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
You see the competitiveness of Holiday, not about to let the 3 on the other end go unanswered.
To the inside. Here's Collins. That one misses. And Milwaukee the other way now. Antetokounmpo looking it over. This one for three. Rebound by the Hawks. Capella's got rebound number 15 here tonight. Hunter, the pass to Collins. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Holiday, he's got 5. Shots good by Middleton.
And this is what Middleton does. Hit trades. He's one of the best in the league at helping his team space the floor.
Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Hunter with it. 6 points for him. Over Middleton. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Hunter's got 8 points.
New players entering the league sometimes don't challenge you from mid-range, but Hunter is excellent from there.
Right side, Antetokounmpo. DiVincenzo with it. He's picked up by Collins. Lopez dishes to Middleton. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Atlanta leading by 15. Lobbed up there for Bogdanovich. Oh, and here we go. Antetokounmpo. Nobody. Oh!
That's what I'm talking about.
Wow.
That was nice.
You have got to be kidding.
Hey, talk about taking things into your own hands. Oh, and he's going up for the alley-oop here. Stolen by Holiday. And now, here comes Antetokounmpo leading the break. And the dunk by Giannis.
It's just hard to match up with Antetokounmpo's speed, especially in the open floor.
Young passes to Capella. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And this is the chemistry Capella has with his guys. Exceptional at feeling when to go for alley-oop.
Holiday goes in. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Now here's Williams. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Williams has got his first 2 points.
Good recognition by Lou. Sees a crack in the defense, has the speed to exploit it.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. Back right after this. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the floor for Milwaukee starting the fourth quarter. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Middleton in at the small forward position. Greg, who would you choose as the best defenders of the NBA pick and roll?
Oof. That is a tough one. This will surprise some people. Nikola Jokic is one of the better big men defending the pick and roll, in part because of his instincts. You know, he doesn't impress me in terms of his physical attributes, but his mind, the ability to anticipate, having a sense of how perimeter players play the game. He's a guy that's terrific. I'll give you an oldie but goodie in Andre Iguodala. He's still terrific. And I pick bigger guys because you've got to be able to switch that and guard smaller players. And, you know, at the center and the swing position, those are two guys that still are very reliable.
And here's Middleton bringing it up now for the Milwaukee Bucks. Trailing by 13. Here's Herter. Lopez covering. Herter, no good. And for Milwaukee, they're shooting 41% for the game. Holiday, and you know that's going to be goaltending, guys, so that's a free basket right there.
Man, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
Williams dishes to Okongwu. Here's Herter. The three. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
DiVincenzo gets the bucket.
And as they're trailing in this game, they're trying to stay in it with the triple. They're shooting a lot more of them than they did in the first half.
Herter passes to Williams. Dishes it to Okongwu. The shot, no good. Good D by Lopez. Bucks trail by 8. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. The wing jumper off target. Outside Williams. Down low. Here's Okongwu. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. And the Hawks lead by 10.
And give Sweet Luke credit. Turns down his own shot because his teammate has a better one.
Took the opportunity when he saw it. Holiday's got 5 points in the quarter.
And that's his second triple of the game. Hadn't hit any in the first half. Maybe they made an adjustment at the break.
Williams inside, guarded by Holiday. It's good.
You see the toughness of Williams. Won't shy away from contact.
Time running out for the Bucks. Outside Holiday. Rebound by the Hawks. 17 points was their biggest margin. The kick out to Williams. The feed now to Okongwu. Lopez with the steal. Jumps up. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And we talk about Antetokounmpo's all-around skills, and tonight it's been about the scoring. He's put this offense on his back.
Passes it to Gallinari. Here's Herter. Back to Gallinari. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Yeah, credit Herter. Recognizes where the help is coming from. Finds the open man.
Middleton on the wing. Fires the three. Gallinari with the rebound. Atlanta leading by 9. To the middle. It's tipped. And now here comes Antetokounmpo leading the break. In the corner, Middleton with it. And off the front iron, and in it goes. 7 points for Chris Middleton.
And I tell you, Antetokounmpo's evolved into one of the better passing forwards in our league. And when the defense is focused on you that much, you need to be able to find the open man.
It's all about Antetokounmpo.
Every second counts now. They can't wait around.
And I don't think they will. The problem is they've waited too long to make a move.
Middleton can't get it to go. We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Gallinari against Giannis. From the stripe. Milwaukee with the rebound. This one just all but in the books.
Yeah, too many points, not enough time.
Middleton right side. Jacks up a three. Nails the triple.
And this is why he gets paid the big bucks. Middleton enjoys coming through in the clutch.
And here's Reddish. And so the big win by Atlanta in a tight game. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. Check out the fashion style of the Bucks as they enter the building. Bring out the red carpet. The sun, and let's go.
Kevin, thanks. Last season.
David, he is showing that maturity. Thanks for that report. Now, the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the center, filling out the middle. And for Philadelphia, Harrison and Embiid together in the middle. Curry is out there with Ben Simmons, and it's Green in at the 3, the small forward. Simmons. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
And everyone wants Simmons to add a consistent outside jump shot. But while that's a work in progress, he does just fine at the rim. An incredibly adept finisher up close.
And if you're looking to make a big play with the pass, you've got to love Giannis. He's a big target on those alley-oop lobs.
And a wide open look for Simmons. No good with the triple.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here. And C-Webb, as you said with Simmons, when he's going at the rim, he's as good as it gets.
Oh, yeah, Joe. Great blend of size, speed, and strength. He controls his body to create space. He can lay it up from unorthodox angles with ease.
You got to love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And how about them not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
Now here's Middleton. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Clock at 6. Green against Middleton.
Oh, you expect him to make those. They've got to do more to get a hand in his face next time.
Simmons against Giannis. Simmons passes to Embiid. For three. Hits the three-point bomb.
You have to at least honor the big man's outside shot. I mean, when you don't, Embiid is capable of burning you.
Middleton on the wing. Launches it. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Curry deciding where to go with it. And here's Simmons for three. Can't hit that one.
Oh, they get away with it here, but that's not a shot you should ever be given.
And it's slammed in by Holiday.
And Holiday's nimbleness gets him to the hoop on that one. His athletic ability is off the charts.
Outside, Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
No, but his teammates love that kind of energy, fellas. I mean, dunks like this demonstrate leadership.
Holiday gets the bucket.
A really smart player. Holiday can find the spaces inside and exploit them for points.
And it's Simmons. Oh, what a beautiful point.
What intensity. Did you see that? Great. But the versatility of Simmons is astounding, amazing, impressive. Dunks like this are just insane.
Here's Giannis. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. This is his first free throw of the game.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
The 76ers lead it. Over in the corner, Green. He's looking for Embiid and finds him. Simmons inside the line. Philadelphia with a new shot clock. Green kicks to Curry. Back to Green. On the wing, Green. Outside for Simmons. Harris outside. Simmons on the wing. Here's Embiid. Harris finds Simmons. Over Holiday. Simmons missing again. And so Giannis will bring it up for the Bucks. They trail by 1. The shot by Holiday, no good. Oh, and here we go. Green's got it, the fast break chance. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
Good at recognizing when the defense is overcommitted. I mean, Embiid is terrific at sharing the ball.
Middleton outside. Three-pointer. That shot, no good. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Here's Teague. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Hard work and soft hands. Guys, that's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip-in. Now here's Simmons. 6 points for him. Another miss by Philadelphia.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Now there's the grit we've come to expect from Tucker. Getting into position for the rebound and getting some points out of it.
Simmons looking it over. And Simmons slams it in.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, come on, guys. Someone has to rotate over. Defensively, that's just poor communication.
Now, here's Teague. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. 76ers lead by 1. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports. And chatting earlier with Ben Simmons, he addressed the scrutiny that players have to deal with on a daily basis.
For me, it comes with block.
And with social media now, Greg, blocking out the noise has become for these players even harder.
I mean, truth is, people like to criticize others. We should be celebrating what Simmons has accomplished at a very young age.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And what stands out to you guys from the 76ers in this one?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, governing the split-second chance opportunities. I mean, that's what has them in the lead right now.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the court for the Bucks, Portis is out there with P.J. Tucker. And there's Teague, and it's Connaughton in at the 3 spot. The finish, and slam dunk by Harris.
Well, once again, Harris showing off his incredible physique. Just really blowing past defenders in the open floor.
Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Offensive rebound. Portis kicks it to Tucker. Launches a 3. And again, the Bucks miss. The 76ers leading by 5. Embiid inside. Defended by Portis. Simmons passes to Embiid. Second shot opportunity. He lays it in. Embiid's got 5.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
And it's crazy to think how soft a touch Embiid has on his shot. The league rarely sees a guy with his size have such a rhythmic form shooting.
Yeah, and Embiid has always been comfortable shooting outside. Not the best percentages from deep, but enough to keep defenders honest. His touch shows up most when he goes into his post fake.
And it's in there. Curry's got the lead up to 7 now for the 76ers.
I like that pick play. I mean, you can see how easily it makes it for him to get to the cup.
Pass to Tucker to the left wing. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Philadelphia leading by 7. And it's Simmons penetrating. Lays it up and banks it in. 10 points for him.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Back to Teague. And it's slammed in by Teague.
And if you give Teague a look at the lane, he'll take it without a second thought. He loves to drive to the rim.
And we have an intentional foul there, G.A. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Simmons. And then Simmons slams it in.
Like whenever Simmons finishes with power off the drive, he'll make a post.
Holiday against Harris. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, very aggressive. I mean, he takes on the challenge with no hesitation.
That free throw good from Drew Holiday. Greg, can you really compare players from completely different eras? I mean, people love to talk about the greatest of all time.
You know, Kev, some players do transcend eras. There's no doubt about that. Wilt's a great example, and there are many others. But in reality, to your point, the style and the way in which the game was played was so different that it isn't fair. I mean, all you can be is the best of your generation, or one of the best. And I think that should stand no matter what the conversation is.
Like, there's no doubt in your mind Oscar Robertson could play in this era as well as he played when he played.
No doubt. Bill Russell, all those guys are truly great ones. So much of your ability to perform at a high level is built around your confidence and your belief in your abilities. And those guys had it as much as anybody who's ever played the game.
Giannis, right side. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
Here's Simmons. Embiid trying to break loose. Basket good. Simmons got 16 points.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
And so Antetokounmpo looking over it. Over Simmons. Lopez, no luck.
just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Embiid finds Curry. They get it again. Curry on the wing. And the three off target.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Holiday up and in on the layup. Holiday's got 5 points in the quarter.
Look, and when someone's open, Lopez will find him, using his height to see over the defense.
A baseline J. Again, Curry missing. 2 on the clock. He takes it up and lays it in.
You can see the D just a little slow getting to the bucket. I mean, he'll make you pay for that.
And so it's Ben Simmons making highlights for the Philadelphia 76ers. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ben Simmons putting in some incredible work. He had 16 points, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. And a little redemption for him tonight. And that should...
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. What a game we're seeing from Simmons.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, slicing through the gaps in the defense. I mean, getting many of his buckets in the paint.
Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Curry is out there with Ben Simmons, and it's Green in at the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Here's Simmons, and the rejection by Giannis. Here's the three. And the 76ers get it back. Simmons inside the line. Just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances, but came up empty.
Slow to get warm after the break. 0 for 3 now. Maybe they need an early timeout. It's just to try to settle things down.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
For 3, Harris. The rebound by Middleton.
I don't know what they drew up at halftime, but it ain't working. 0 for 4 to start the half. He's so aggressive at that end of the floor, and that's a quality all great scorers have.
Philadelphia has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Green kicks to Simmons. Over Giannis. Misses off the right iron. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. They haven't given up any points here in the second half.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Outside, Simmons. He can't get that one. Good D by Giannis.
It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he cannot get his shots to drop.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
The Bucks have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight.
Yeah, last year, collectively, only 74% from the line.
Both shots good from the stripe. The 76ers have gone a paltry 0 of 6 to begin the third quarter. What a terrible start to the half. Simmons dishes to Harris. And they get it. Kept alive. Embiid kicks to Harris. Here's Curry. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Brook Lopez. The 76ers shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And they were 75% from the line a season ago.
And both free throws good for Curry.
Oh, not many players with the more steady hand at the free throw line than this fella.
Giannis outside. Ben Simmons with the rebound. Simmons got 4 rebounds in this game. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
That's just the big boy muscle of Harris, a real energizer who just fights through contact on his shots.
The 76ers shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game. That's good from Harris. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Bucks trail by 3 and stolen by Simmons. And here comes Harris leading the fast break and foul call. Looks like they had a clear path to the basket. He'll be shooting 2 free throws and they'll retain possession. First free throw is good.
I mean, you look at the all-around game of Harris. He's even been good from the free throw line.
He hits both from the stripe. A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Here's Curry. Here's Simmons. The 76ers with another miss.
He's got to be disappointed with his performance, but it'll be easier to swallow if they keep the lead.
Portis, good, nice job down low.
I mean, he's a big man with a nice jumper. I love seeing Portis test his luck from this area.
Outside, Green. There's the pass to Harris. Green kicks to Harris. A second chance effort. The 76ers with another miss.
He makes a lot more of those than he misses. Not sure what threw him off right there.
That's good, and the 76ers lead is cut down to 1 on the bucket from Connaughton.
Oh, looking to connect with the open man, Portis. He's got the right mentality out there.
Outside, Simmons. Second shot opportunity, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
For Philadelphia, they have been on target from the free throw line. They're 5 of 5 in that department. The free throw drops for Embiid.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
And Embiid drops them both.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
And here is Teague. There's 1:26 left to play in the third. And now Philadelphia on the break. Embiid, the pass to Green. A 3 from Simmons. But they get it back.
Now, that's made a huge difference in this game, if you ask me. Their offensive rebounding has been sensational.
Embiid's shot is good. Embiid's got 9.
Oh, you better know where Embiid is. I mean, when you lose sight of him, he'll kill you on the boards.
Teague against Simmons. And it's blocked by Simmons. Fires from the corner. And it's Connaughton with the rebound. Bucks trail by 5. Here's Portis. Some solid defense from Harris. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. They've led by as much as 10.
But the speed is Simmons. It's hard to keep pace, but he excels at using it to capitalize in transition.
Outside Teague. Just 5 on the clock. And the layup's good off the glass. Teague's got his second bucket.
This team loves to run the pick and roll with Teague, and it's easy to see why that's the case.
And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Philadelphia ahead. They're up by 5. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just... And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
This is where the NBA's headed. I mean, multi-dimensional big men. That was just a beautiful pass.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the floor for Milwaukee starting the fourth quarter. E.J. Tucker is out there with Portis. Then there's Teague, and it's Forbes in at the shooting guard position. Simmons. Milwaukee with the rebound. On the wing, Giannis. Guarded by Curry.
Watch out. Antetokounmpo might be soft-spoken, but he's got a mean streak when it comes to attacking the hoop.
Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
What a performer this guy is. He relishes the chance to hammer it down.
Curry against Middleton. It's stolen by Curry. The shot's good.
Great D. Simmons, the passing skills of a point. At 6'10", he can see the whole court.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Here's Giannis. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Coach trusts him to make winning plays down the stretch. I mean, because he's shown that ability time and time and time again.
Shot is good, and the 76ers lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from Holiday.
And you can sense the urgency from them now. They were flat in that first half, but they've come out here in the second and been much more aggressive offensively.
And here's Simmons for 3. He can't get that one to fall. And Milwaukee will come the other way. Here's Giannis. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Middleton's got 3 assists now in this one.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Simmons with it. He's picked up by Lopez. Simmons missing again.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way.
Holiday against Green. Middleton inside the 3-point line, and another basket for Milwaukee. There is just no way to tell who is going to pull this one out.
When you've had this many lead changes, you're looking to see which one of those plays is going to be a momentum swinger.
Here we go, one-on-one. Here's DiVincenzo. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place.
Rising to the challenge. This is where young players like Simmons need to make their mark.
Holiday with it. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
That's an unforced error. That will drive a coach crazy. Got to play heads up out there.
Philadelphia's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. And here's Simmons for 3. Milwaukee with the rebound.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half. And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down from deep. Simmons can't get it to go. On offense here, the Bucks. Big stretch here going 10-2. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, even a slight movement is going to catch a ref's eye. I mean, they're trained to focus on that.
And Simmons slams it in.
Demonstrating how valuable he is in the clutch. Simmons is calm, cool, and collected in these moments.
Passes it to DiVincenzo. The shot by Middleton, wide open. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Bucks lead by 1.
I love his work ethic, not to mention his hands. You need both to convert those tip-ins.
Simmons with it, and Holiday picks him up defensively. And the shot is long. It's 2-on-1.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
That's why they put the ball in his hands. They know they can count on him to make crucial shots.
Holiday against Curry. No good that time. Great D that time from Middleton. Pass to Giannis. Five to shoot. The tray. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
Let's see what they run here. This is not the time to panic. Work the offense.
So a close game sees Milwaukee taking this one. They break the hearts of. Thank you, David. Great interview.
Thank you.